Yo, what's going on? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to use callouts in Camtasia, so stay tuned.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long.
If you want to create high quality screen recording tutorials, then I highly suggest you go and get Camtasia. Go to growonyoutube.com/Camtasia now. Camtasia is what I am going to be using for all my future videos when I'm making tutorials and screen records and all that sort of stuff. It's really easy to use, way better than using Adobe Premiere Pro, because this is actually made for creating tutorials. So they've got a bunch of pre-made assets that really help that, and they've got a bunch of tutorials on their website and resources that you can download, and I will be making a bunch of tutorials on the software as well. So I highly suggest you go grab it. Go to growonyoutube.com/Camtasia. Yo, what's going on? I'm Jay Cartere from growonyoutube.com, teaching you how to be better. And callouts is one of my favorite features of Camtasia. So let's bring up Camtasia here and we'll show you what a callout is. Now, basically what a callout is when some text is thrown on screen out of nowhere. There are a variety of different types of callouts. It's more like an annotation. Let me show you from this SEO course outro that we've got here, that this big thing that pops up on the screen showing you the website is a callout. Callouts are very useful to use when you're referring to a website, when you're trying to promote something, when you're talking about something and you want people to take action. It's great to have a call out on screen. For example, if I said comment now and I had a call out that came that said comment now, that will actually increase the amount of people that comment on this video. Same way when I say a website and have a call out on screen that shows the website, that's going to increase the amount of people that actually go to that website. So call outs are very useful, and you definitely should be using them within your videos, and Camtasia makes it really easy to use them. So let's go through Camtasia's call out system. So we need to go to annotations, and here we'd get call outs. Now I'm just going to do this on some blank video here. The way I usually use callouts is I use them with a website or something like that, but you can also use it with an arrow to basically set up annotations to point at certain things. Like I have a callout which points at the card on YouTube that also says click here. So in order to do that, I just write click here using this arrow from the callout section. And then I want to click out of that. Actually, there we go. Now we can move it around, and then I'd rotate this around and we'd point that to the card. I'd make it a little bit smaller because this is a very large. And then that is our call out graphic done. In order to basically make it come in and off screen, here is what we'll do. We'll use behaviors. Now, I like to use simple behaviors, like something just sliding in screen and sliding off screen, or maybe a flying. These are quite good behaviors. So let's do a sliding behavior. We'll just fling that on there, and this will basically slide in and slide out. So let's see how that comes. That comes from the left. That's pretty good. And then it should go out for the right. So that's not too bad. You can also mess around with these behaviors and change how this works. So example, this came in from the left as it started. If you want that to come in from the top, then we do that, and you can just move around a bunch of stuff over here. You can change the style, but that will change the behavior and all that sort of stuff, and you can change the movement, but I'd say just leave it alone if you're not sure what you're doing. And as you see, when we play back through this, now it comes through from the top, which I think is actually better. And then I'd probably want it to go off through the top as well. I wouldn't want it to go through the right. So we'd go to out, and then we'd move this direction to the top. And now we have a call out, which is an arrow that comes in, tells people to click here, and then it just goes back up through the video. So this works pretty well. Now, another type of call out I want to show you is the website type of call out. Now, in order to do this, we'll go back to annotations, and we will use this call out. This is what I generally use when I'm promoting a website or something, or I have a website and I want it to appear on screen. I'll use this. So we will write growonyoutube.com /20k SEO. This is my free SEO course that shows people how to get more views and subscribers to their YouTube channel. Now, I would actually change this around. I'd change the text and the colors and that sort of stuff to match my brand colors. So let's do that real quick. We'll change the text to Bebas. Okay, we need to highlight it. So we highlight the text using Control and A. Then we'll change that text to Bebas, and we'll size up the text so that it fits the actual box. And we will change the color of this text to white, and we will change the background color to red. Now, I do have a specific red, but we're not going to do that like for my brand color. And as you can see, we also have an outline. Our outline will be white because that goes nice with the red. And as you can see, now we've got a simple caller that comes on screen. We can make it fade in and fade out and stuff like that. Well, that's not so exciting. That's why I like to go with the behaviors. So what I do is maybe have a pop-up or a fly-in. Really doesn't matter. You can choose whichever one you really enjoy. Let's have a, I think we already done a fly-in, so we won't do that now. Let's do the pop-up. So you can either drag it on to the actual call out on the screen, or you can drag it down here in the timeline. So let's see how this looks. Let's play it. So it just pops up in the middle of the screen. Well, this is not the middle. I'd actually have to move this, and then it goes back down. And we move that into the middle there. And again, we can change the way this works. We can change where it comes from, and we can change where it goes. We can also change what it's doing when it's just sitting there. As you can see, it's like moving around like this. It's like bouncing a little bit. We could stop that and make it bounce less. We can make it bounce more. We can, so if we wanted to make it bounce less, we could set the rotation down. Well, actually, that makes it bounce way more. We'd set the rotation to something like 5. 0 will probably make it not move at all. Yeah, if we set the rotation to 0, it's not going to move at all. If we set the rotation to like 5, it should do a little bit. Like it's bouncing a little bit. But if we really want to make it like not move that much, we'll boost up the loop time. This means like how long it's going to take to loop around. So if it takes 5 seconds, then if it was like 1 second and it was moving like 1 like that, and if it's taking 5 seconds, it will be like 1. So let's see how it looks now. As you can see, it's not really moving a lot. It's moving really, really slowly, and then it's gone. So these are different things that you can do with the callouts, the different things that you can do with the behaviors, the animation type things in Camtasia. And adding these elements to your videos, in my experience, does help with the click-through rates. It does help get people to those websites because it draws people's attention to what you're talking about. If you just mention a website and nothing appears on screen, someone might hear it, they might just keep on going on and listening to the video. But if you visually show them what's going on, then it's going to interrupt that process that they were having. Maybe they're seeing something else on screen, maybe you're on screen, maybe something else is on screen. But when this pops up out of nowhere and it's got like vibrant colors, especially the red, then their attention is going to be drawn to that, and they're going to see that, and they're more likely to click through to go to the website to do what you're asking them to do. So that is how you use callouts. I hope this video helped you out. If you got any questions or any other tutorials you'd like me to make around Camtasia, then please leave your comments in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching and liking and subscribing. I'll see you in the next Camtasia tutorial. Peace out. If you want to learn how I got over 23,000 subscribers and millions of views on my YouTube gaming channel, then you are in luck. Sign up to this free course right now. Link will be in the card, in the description, and in the pinned comment, or go to growonyoutube.com/20k SEO course. In this course, you will learn the best way to write your video titles, tags, and descriptions to help you rank on the first page of YouTube. It's simple when you know what to do. I'll also show you a hack that will help you choose the right key phrases and help you create videos that can rank and get views no matter what game you play. Stop struggling to grow your YouTube gaming channel and start doing what works. Click on the link in the description or go to growonyoutube.com/20k SEO course. This course will not be up forever, so get in there as soon as possible. I hope to see you here soon, and I wish you the best of luck on your journey of turning your passion into your career.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you,